Hey, what's up, everybody? We have officially made it to the final level of story for LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. I'm HTG Brian, and this is level 45, Be With Me Story. We unlock a couple of trophy achievements, one called The Rise of Skywalker for completing that episode. We also get one called It's True, all of it, and that's for completing all of the story mission. A couple of Kyber bricks, one for story, one for silver stud, and we complete a couple of challenges. What? That's right, we're going to ring off a couple easy ones that we feel you should too. It's possible you might not get them, but don't worry if you don't. We will return in that free play, which is coming really soon to a viewing platform near you. YouTube, just kidding. We're going to go ahead and return to the Resistance camp, or actually make our way to the Resistance camp so we can go ahead and check in with the General, I think. And we do have a speed light session here where we're going to go ahead and travel as fast as... We've gone plaid! Oh, wait, no, we didn't go that fast. Look at that. We got the Resistance camp landing. I think we're going to stick it perfectly. Yep. I don't know who makes these parking spots. I hate the people who decide these. They're always too small and in the weirdest places, including in Star Wars. All right, we've got control of Finn. We're going to follow the old waypoint marker up and around. We actually have to go up the hill and back. It's kind of a funny angle or a funky place that we actually end up here. You'll see here in a hot second. Basically, it's up and around past a ship on the side in this back little corner. It just seems like such a weird place. However, if you have watched the movie, it does sort of take place in this weird covered shelter area, which looks a lot like this little cave entrance that we're walking into right here. So we'll go ahead and advance a wee bit further, and once we get to that blue halo into the cutscene, we will go.
Goodbye, dear princess.
Chewie.
Leia made you acting general. What now?
I gotta tell you, I don't really know how to do this. I'm not ready.
Neither were we.
Come to me on Exegol, General Pride. Send this ship to a world they know. Let it burn.
Yes, my lord.
She will come. Her friends will follow.
Master Skywalker.
A Jedi's weapon deserves more respect. If you don't face Palpatine, it will mean the end of the Jedi. There's something my sister would want you to have.
All right, back with Rey and Luke. That's right. Now we got some more walking to do. I got to be honest. We probably are going to get like our weekly step count done in this particular video. We are getting so much running and walking in. It is crazy. Now, essentially, we follow him up and around, and eventually we get to another cutscene, and then it jumps us back to where we are. And we got to run all the way down and around because we have everything we need. You'll see in a hot second. Basically, we got to get down to that blue halo. I should have cheated and jumped right off the edge there and yeeted myself, but I guess I'm saving my legs for later. Well, to be honest with you, I didn't save them at all. Look at how long we had to walk on this journey, but we're officially here, so into the blue halo we go.
Leia's saber.
The end of her Jedi path. But this is your fight. You'll take both sabers to Exegol.
I don't have the wayfinder. I destroyed Ren's ship.
You have everything you need.
All right, back to the crashed TIE that has our wayfinder. That's right. It's got a GPS waypoint marker inside the old crashed TIE. Really, it's just our navigational system to get to Exegol, which is where the final stuff happens, as you guys probably remember. In fact, it's the final planet that we are going to unlock in our galaxy, which is pretty sweet. So We're ringing off a handful of trophy/achievements, depending on which platform you are on. And we're basically getting into the home stretch of those two. Basically, it's just going to be a ton of free roam stuff, which we do plan on doing. People have been asking. We're still not 100% sure if we're going to do it free roam stream style or if we're going to do guides. But it'll likely be guides just because they'll be easier. But I've been told by everybody who's already completed the game, it's so stinking easy. It's just time consuming. So I thought it might be fun to stream them and do them live together versus doing guide videos. I don't know. You guys tell me down below in the comments. By the time you see and respond to this, it may have already been decided, but I'd like to get your feedback anyways. Just, feel it out. See what you're all about. All right, we are making our way back over. If you guys remember, we have to go all the way over to where Luke's X-Wing is. I almost called it a Skywing. I don't know why I almost called it a Sky. What's a Skywing? but yeah, we got to get to the old X-Wing. And once we get there, he's going to lift it up by using the Force. And we're getting closer. But we got to go up and around. Like I told you, there's a lot of trudging around. I thought about speeding up this process ever so slightly, but I left it at normal run speed. Basically, I just wanted to talk to you guys for longer. This is one of, if not the longest story video we've had so far. There might have been one that was about the same or maybe longer. In fact, this is just short of 29 minutes, it looks. So, but I think we had like a 31 or a 32 minute. I'd have to go look at the list, but I do wonder too, what has been your favorite thumbnail? Like, I don't usually brag about my thumbnails, but the game has provided me with some of the most amazing screenshots. And I feel like my thumbnails are fire, as the kids say. I'm not one of those kids anymore. But all right, we're officially to the old X-Wing. We're going to go ahead and do our thing. In fact, we don't have to do anything. We actually just stand there. Luke does it all for us. Use the Force, Luke. He's going to go ahead and drop it like it's hot. We're going to go ahead and jump right into it. And guess what? We're going to choose Exegol, which is the final galaxy planet open. Or final planet in our galaxy to open. Funny wording there, Brian. All right, Blue Halo, away we go.
It's Rey. She's going to Exegol.
The genie. How?
A blast from a Star Destroyer. Out of the unknowns.
Planet-killing weapons.
General, this droid has a ton of information about Exegol.
No, thank you.
As long as those Star Destroyers are on Exegol, we can hit them.
Surely they must have some kind of thermal oscillator.
What about an exhaust port somewhere? We could hit that.
Some form of main reactor core.
What are you talking about?
They use a signal from a navigation tower like this one.
Air team's gonna find the tower, ground team's gonna blast it.
There aren't enough of us.
That's where Lando and Chewie come in. They'll take the Falcon to the core systems.
We've got friends out there.
I am C-3PO, human-cyborg relations.
Do you even know the way? Rey does. Rey, do you even know the Rey? Well, yes, we do. We'll go ahead and follow her. So now that we got control of Finn, we're going to follow the old waypoint marker all the way back over to the Falcon. Once we get our galaxy map presented to us, we'll go ahead and choose Exegol. And then we are off. In fact, look at that. The galaxy is complete. We have no more hidden planets. That's pretty awesome. Awesome. All right, we're going to go ahead and take off. Of course, there is a light speed moment. I have sped this up ever so slightly, so if it looks a little bit extra light speedy, that's because I've gone plaid, like I already mentioned. We're going to go ahead and find ourselves in the airspace, and all we have to do is simply just trudge our way over to it, hop into that blue halo, select it, and then away we go. Now, it has been super hard avoiding all this free roam stuff. We have taken part in a few space battles. Beyond that, we haven't done anything. So it's going to be really fun to go trudge around these worlds and see what is in store. But here we go.
Look at that fleet.
Welcome to Exegol!
Long have I waited for my grandchild to come home.
I haven't come to lead the Sith. I've come to end them.
my spirit will pass into you. You will be Empress. We will be one. They don't have long. And you are the one who led them here. Strike me down. Take the throne. Make the sacrifice. Do it.
All right, so all that running around in between is officially done until we return for the full-on free roam. But we are in the final level. That's right. We have the Sovereign Protectors we need to take out. You can see there's a handful of shields up there, so lots of meters to depleter. It does toggle us back and forth between Kylo and Rey. And I want to point out that one of the challenges that we unlock is to defeat the Knights of Ren as Ben Solo without dying. So the reason we chose to do that one now instead of later is likely because when we play in free play, it's unknown whether or not we will have Ben Solo with us, and we didn't want to have to target that and worry about adding an extra character. So we figured we just knock that out now. And besides, we are pretty stinking good at those lightsaber battles, so I wasn't worried about losing my life to one of these guys. But you know, if it is an issue for you guys, don't worry. We will return in free play. We'll likely have some tips on, you know, upgrading your health and things like that that could certainly help prevent you from dying. But, I mean, I don't even see a health meter for me. So, like, I was kind of wondering, is it even possible to die? Like, I mean, I got a health meter above my head. I see that. But usually there's one below with, like, a shield icon and whatnot. But I don't get any of that. Which is good because it was pretty busy on screen with all those meters, right? I can appreciate it being lacking a giant meter at the bottom. But I guess I get pretty close. I'm over halfway right now. But again, just remember to avoid taking damage and that meter will refill itself. So it's kind of like a cooldown. You take a little bit of damage and then don't take any damage and it'll fill back up. But all right, we gave him the old cha-cha, and it's toggling us back over to Rey. And we're just going to repeat the same process. In fact, you know, if you're good at blocking, I am not, feel free to use your block button. I try a couple of times, but, you know, really it only really benefits you if you get a perfect block. If you just sort of block, it doesn't do much for either of you guys. It just sort of slows down or prolongs the battle. So I go for the aggressive attack mode and, you know, block every once in a while. You can see they're blocking every once in a while, too. Nothing that a yeeted saber won't help with, though. The old saber ring, right? All right, so we got, looks like 3 more shields to get done and then we'll be moving on to another section where we actually play as Finn, and was it Jana? I can't remember Jana or Jan. I guess just like all the other names, they could be pronounced whichever way you prefer, right? Falcon, Han. I mean, come on. All right, back over to Kylo Ren we go, or Ben, I should say, not back over to Ben, because this isn't Kylo Ren. And, you know, I wonder where the origin of Kylo Ren came from, right? I mean, Ren, Ben, is there a connection there? Does somebody out there know? One of you maybe perhaps have some information on where the name came from? Because I don't think we ever learned that. At least I certainly didn't. But looks like we got the last protector here. Or actually, no, this is the Knight of Ren. My bad. Don't want to get ridiculed. I'm already lacking enough Star Wars knowledge. I don't need to mess something up and have y'all point it out. I've done pretty good so far, I feel. At least I did better than Dougie did in the Star Wars 3. All right, the final Knights of Ren, as you can see, Booyaka Shao, no death for Ben. So we got that. And off to a cutscene we go!
Stand together. Fall together. A dyad in the Force. The power of 2 restores the one true Emperor.
There it is. That's our drop zone.
Oh, cover that lander!
Tower's up ahead!
All right, as promised, we are now in control of Finn. And there is a challenge here for not taking any damage from the Sith TIE fighters while riding the Orbox. Now, is this technically an Orbok? I thought this was one of those other things that we saw, the friendlier or something like that, the frillier. And I thought I took damage right there. I was sure that I took damage. If you're trying to avoid the challenge, simply just stay in that red and black caution zone and let it hit you. Like I said, I thought I took damage, but I actually get the challenge once we get to the end here. So they deploy a few stormtroopers, and if you notice, they've got red on them. In fact, they even make comments about, these guys are supposed to be scared of the red. Why aren't they scared? And for what it's worth, there is a need for a red costume. So we're going to have to take one of these guys out, or multiple guys out, and pick up the helmet, the vest, or I guess shirt, and the pants. So head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. We got to get them all, though. And for me, there's a little bit of a, well, you'll see. So I pick up the shirt and avoid getting hit by that flying tie. I pick up the shirt and I pick up the helmet. Or no, psych, it's the pants and the helmet. The shirt sort of gets stuck in the environment here. And you'll see in a minute, I actually have to make an edit because I wander around. I'm like, well, if that's not there, that can't be what I need. But it is what I need. And in order to use a first order terminal coming up here, and maybe first order might be the wrong term too. It might be the Sith order, the final order. There we go. I think that's what it is. Final order? Again, Star Wars expertise is a little bit lower than some. But up here on the left, you can see there's a guy up high left right now on your screen. We have to take him down and get up there and use that terminal. But we have to take the guys out down low first to get our costume equipped. And then we'll go do some trick-or-treating at that terminal. No, I'm just kidding. No candy or tricks found in the making of this video, sadly. We do take them all out there, and you can see, I do believe we have some stuff laying around on the ground. And this guy, he was a little bit funny to hit. I don't know why not my aim, but the auto aim, I kept unclicking look down sight and clicking back on it, and it wasn't aiming anywhere near where he was. It was aiming to the left of him, which was sort of odd. All right, we do have a checkerboard pathway here. We're going to go ahead and push these into place. In fact, really, you just need the smaller one to get up to the medium one, and then once you're on the medium one, you can get all the way up top. Here's that terminal, though, and you notice I am not able to access it. Like, what in the actual crap? So we're going to go ahead and put on this outfit here. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Looking good. Looking good. Put on the helmet, and you can see, look at that. The shirt's, like, sort of, like, sinking. Like, bye. I'm not sure what was going on. It actually took me 2 or 3 minutes of running around and before it actually even showed the icon for me to wear. As soon as I got it, though, I knew that was what I needed. I hopped right back up here and booyakashow. Go ahead and replicate whatever the pattern is here. For us, it was up, up, down, right. Yours is likely going to be very different, so probably not up, up, down, right. Maybe it is, though. That could be the random factor. But, okay, so the power has now been depleted, and we can keep on with the keeping on, as I like to say. So hop back on, and we are out of here. Up to the next waypoint marker, where we get a final battle with BB-9E. What? This part was a little confusing for me, too, because he hops up there. And my aim again, and I'd like to say it was my fault, but I'm trying to, like, use the auto aim and click in, and it's just not actively working for me. So, and there you go. There's the second challenge completed. That one was for not taking any damage from the Sith TIE fighters, called Incoming, which should be the second challenge on your list. The only one we didn't get was Explosive, which is use the environment to defeat Sith troopers. We'll do that later. I assume you need some force powers, which Ray and Ben probably could have provided. But all right, in order to beat this, you just need to take out the old vents. There are 4 vents, 2 on each side, and basically you can take one down with each kind of like section that it pops up, right? Like sequence, I guess is the better word. With each sequence, it pops up. Right now, it's there. Get it. All right, I think, yep, nailed it. All right, so we just got the 2 on the left now. And, you know, if you got a thermal detonator, you could probably yeet one of those. I didn't really even toggle or think about using the other characters. You can avoid the shots, being shot by that cannon, too, by just simply running back and forth and staying ahead of it. Although the whole time I'm in the zone there, you can see I'm not taking any damage from them. I'm staying just half a step ahead of those pew-pews. And, all right, that vent's about to open. All right, take it down, take it down. Don't worry about that guy, Brian. Take it down. Woo, to the hoop. BB-9E is down. That's right. All right, it goes ahead and explodes everything. And we've got some bouncing bricks here. And we also have a grapple point. I thought for sure we were going to need to use BB-8 to use that terminal that BB-9 used. That's not the case, though. We actually use him to grapple, which I believe Finn could have done for us as well. But then once we're done with the grapple, we need to go ahead and solve a puzzle. From the inside out, of course. Go ahead and match him up and press the icon indicated once you do. And booyaka show! We are officially done with this. Now all we need to do is switch to a human and go ahead and push that around. We've got like a little push switch there that needs to carve out or cut a hole in it. You can see it's got like a welder or some sort of whatever it is. It's hot. And we'll go ahead and spin it around. That's right. Look at that. For once, the characters are not stopping our forward progression. They're actually... Oh, what? Whoopsie. All right, and cutscene aplenty.
Do it!
Look at this. Look at this.
So long, sky trash.
Ah! Zori! You made it!
Our Tuma systems are failing! Does anyone copy?
Be with me. Be with me.
These are your final steps, Rey. Rise and take them.
I don't like sand.
I agree.
Now is not the time for this.
Rey, the Force will be with you, always.
A scavenger girl is no match for the power in me.
All right, we're in the final sequence before the final cutscene and final totals. This is amazing. Pretty epic little spot, too, where Palpatine is zapping us with his electricity. All we need to do is simply continuously press the button indicated. For us, it was square, so complete or det meter. Eventually, it'll fill up and give us another prompt to press. In fact, there's a couple QuickTime events here. I was too heavily spamming the button, though. I miss a few of them coming up, so just beware of that. It doesn't really slow you down or mess anything up, but, well, okay, it does slow you down a little bit. We get up close with both of them. You can see I missed two in a row. I hit that square button, though. Circle and X for the win, I think. Booyaka show!
We're back on! This is our last chance. We gotta hit those cannons now!
Hello. Bubble Creek.
and 5 is in the air. People are rising up all over the galaxy. We did it!
I am C-3PO Human-Cyborg Relations, and you are? Memory restoration complete.
Who are you?
I'm Rey. Rey Skywalker.
Oh, yeah. The Rise of Skywalker Trophy Achievement unlock. Way to go, completing the episode. If you got them all done, guess what? You got another one called It's True, all of it. And we got that Be With Me level complete free play unlock. That's right, we got the Kyber Brick, and all levels are officially unlocked for that free play. We got that Silver Stud status, so we got paid quite nicely, as well as an extra Kyber Brick. We got that incoming challenge for not taking any damage from the Sith TIE Fighters while riding the Orbach. We also got the Shrug challenge completed for defeating the Knights of Ren as Ben without dying. And no mini-kits found in this video, as we told you at the beginning, because it's the story. Now, we do get excessively paid with character tokens here, like a lot. In fact, I don't think we've ever seen this many unlock at once. We got a handful of new ones that were just presented in this level, and a couple other ones that we've maybe known about or maybe have seen. Like, you got the Knights of Ren here coming through. In fact, I had no idea they all had individual names like this. So, you know, I know a lot about the basic Star Wars stuff, but when it comes to those, like, super specific details, like the names of the Knights of the Ren, I don't know any of that. So, but now I do. Now I'm familiar with the fact that they have some. I'll have to try and get good and remember them all. We got the training flashback version of Luke and Leia. Pretty awesome. We got Rey Skywalker as she sort of takes on the Skywalker name at the end there. You know, basically she's family, but, you know, not family, right? Something like that. A couple red troopers there. They've got red on them. But woo to the who, guys. That is going to officially complete our story progress. Next up is going to be preparing for free play, which will be pretty short and sweet, and then on to collectibles, so won't be long now. Thank you so much, guys, for being patient with me as I get through all 45 of these levels. Your support means the world to us. Now, hopefully, you guys will be excited to collect those collectibles with us, because that's what's next. And as for me, that's going to do it. As always, until next time...